So, welcome y'all. And today I really want to get you guys to really understand how you can tell when your figs is going to a dormant stage. So, right here, y'all, this is the Desert King. Okay, like I told you, we have three varieties: Desert King, the Janus Cordota, and the Brown Turkey, improved Brown Turkey, right? Well, as you can see, and I don't mind the noise back there, y'all. I live in an urban community and it don't work. But as you can see, guys, one way you can tell. Now, this fig tree is starting to, the leaves are starting to wither, okay, wither down. We still have some fruit, and you can tell that it's getting cold by, I'm gonna try to get it in there. See that? See that this one right here where my thumb is touching? You see that right there where my thumb is touching? Right there, you can tell that we're getting very cold at night. And I can go ahead and just move it and look at this. See that? Uh, you can, compost this. If it's not diseased, you can't compost this. It's not diseased though, because I know, like, this came from the frost. I'm place it right there in the bottom. Y'all scoot the noise. But as we're going around, okay, the issue is, in 2018, we went ahead around this time and pruned back this tree. All right, and we're not gonna do that as of yet because the Desert King, the white Janus Cordota, that still has figs on it. Okay, and this one is ready right now. You see that one is ready right now to pick. This one right here. This one are late season varieties, which means that basically the Berber crop is the first crop. Okay, and right now what it has given us is the main crop, which is ready from August to November. And because we're in the Central Valley, Zone 9B, these are basically also three common fig trees we have in our family's garden. And so I'm going to uh, share what it looks like in a minute. And be careful. You see that? This white sap here that could be very irritating to your skin if you're not careful. If you're excuse me, y'all. Not some my mouth. If it's something that's I just had lunch, by the way, y'all. But if there's something that's on your fig, this white stuff, and your skin gets irritated, be very careful. Wear gloves, okay? Because this stuff is very itchy. Uh, but this fig tree as well will go into dormancy, especially once it get real cold. But what we have to do is we have to feed our figs because they're in containers. Now, there's a difference between feeding your figs and feeding the soil. What you want to do when growing in containers, you want to do both. Feed your fig trees and feed your soil. You feed your soil by compost, and you feed your figs with the fertilizer, fruit tree fertilizer, okay, or earthworm acid, for instance. But as you can see, guys, look at the foliage on this one. All right. So the Janus Cordota and the Desert King will be ready to be harvested in November. But I gotta show y'all something. I want to show y'all something that's very funny about figs and strawberries. Strawberry container in the back of it, because I just showed on Instagram something that was funny. We still have strawberries. These are ever-bearing Albion strawberries, and this one is ready. So I'm gonna pick this one for a lady NJ. I'm trying not to be careful. I want to be very careful. See that? Look at that. Not damaged. And little NJ had one already. This one is not ready. See how big this is? Okay. And this is why we are trying to implement more strawberries. We can have a whole variety of strawberries, okay? Especially around here. But I want to take you. The reason why I showed you this, excuse me, I'm gonna fall. Oops. The reason why I showed you those, my fig tree and then my strawberry, is because they both can actually use the same fertilizer, which is a tomato vegetable fertilizer by A.B. Stone. Now, I want to show you something. Right here, we have fruit tree fertilizer. You can use, I like to use Dr. Earth, okay? But you can also use the A.B. Stone's fertilizer, fruit tree fertilizer, or you can use an all-purpose fertilizer by Ivy Organics, okay? Or you can use any citrus fruit tree fertilizer that you see. Now, I usually use, okay, the E.B. Stone's tomato vegetable fertilizer to feed our trees, okay? But I gotta put this in the house. But anyway, as I'm showing you this, guys, I want you to understand that how you do this when you're growing figs in containers, okay, or any type of fruit tree in containers during this season right now, you want to give them half of what they usually get during the undormant season when they're awake, okay? So I'm gonna put my glove on, okay, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do this very quickly. All right, guys, so basically what you want to do is you want to come around, okay? I have a cup here. Now usually you can use 2 cups if you want, but I'm gonna use half of this because I'm gonna share it with the other figs, okay? But what you want to do is come around. Okay, I'm just gonna use a half a cup. All right, because they're dormant, going to dormancy. This is a slow release fertilizer. So by next month, today is I believe the 3rd week, close to the 3rd week of October. Basically, we'll come in. Okay, excuse the noise. Shake it in, boom. Okay, I'm gonna do this without my glove. I took it off to turn the camera on, but then come in and basically boom. All right, and that's all she wrote. Leave it alone. Water it if you want to. If it's time to water it, and after that, you're good to go. I thank you all for watching. I'm NJ Kelly Gardner. Thank you all to my new subscribers to our channel. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Peace.